Welcome to pajama yoga or roll out of bed yoga or right away get up and move in the morning yoga practice. So this is a shortened version, a 15-minute version of what I share every morning, Monday through Friday on a Zoom live stream. I do a 30-minute morning movement and meditation practice. You can actually sign up at ashesyoga.com or ashesyogastudio.com. I'll put links there so that you're able to join. And that's 6 a.m. Pacific time. I love to see you there. Otherwise, keep tuning in for more videos here. Each morning I start with a affirmation or theme or mantra, and lately I've been reading from A Year of Living Your Yoga by Judith Hanson Lasseter. And today's reading: even if you can bend forward and place your palms flat on the floor, you are not guaranteed happiness. That's a good one. And then it goes on. Yoga practice is a strategy for being happy. The way it works, however, is a paradox. Yoga teaches us to discover the happiness that already lives within us. Touching your toes does not create happiness, but it slows you down enough to experience it. Remember this today when you practice your poses. And specifically in the morning, because our muscles are not very loose, so you're going to feel a little more struggle as you wake up and do your yoga practice. So let's stand up, because it's going to get us to wake up a little quicker. So we were sitting for a moment, but let's stand up and take a few deep breaths by bending those knees, taking those legs wide, toes turned out, hands down by your thighs. Draw the hands up to the shoulders. We'll do it 3 times. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come down. Again, pull it up and in. Exhale, hands down by your thighs. One more time. Inhale, hands up. Spread the toes, get grounded. We're starting to feel awake, feel alive here. Let's rest the hands down and just rock the head side to side, finding a rotation. And then bring the head back up to the center. Big shoulder roll. Let's take another one. And then switch directions. And then my favorite is arm rotation. Stay bent in the knees so we're not getting dizzy or falling everywhere, so we're nice and stable. Make fists with the hands. Bring the arms in and around for these big circles, flat to your body if you can. Because this is a shorter version, I'm not staying in each of these movements as long as I maybe might have. Switch directions. But either way, it's less about time or intensity and more about consistency. Can we do a light practice every single day rather than trying to go 150% once a week? Okay, bring the arms down. That's it. Open those arms, make goalpost arms. Let's press one hand down, one hand over. You can even straighten the legs, side bend. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, side bend. Should wake up the side of the body. Inhale up. Let's go one more each side. Exhale, side bend. A pressing side bend. Exhale, press. Both arms reach up. Inhale. And take the hands down. We'll get into twist now. Again, bend those knees. Twist through the midsection. Let's go. Hands just off the hips. And your hips and feet stay stationary. Start slow here before you become a hummingbird. Start slow, especially if you haven't done stuff like this in a while or ever. This is my yoga set up at my home in my living room. Otherwise, you also see me a lot in my yoga studio for other classes. But in the morning, it's nice to just roll out of bed. And let's slow that down and step the feet together. And we'll do one more movement before adding a sun salutation or two. Let's take the foot back, bring the knee up, pick a leg. Knee up or high kick if you look up. Straighten the leg a little more to your degree. Working core strength, balance, and the hamstring flexibility. Switch sides. Start with the knee, And that's it. So bring that down. We'll move on to some sun salutations. Let's come to the top of the mat. Keep the feet about hip distance apart, hopefully already feeling awake, alive. If you've only got 5 minutes, that routine might be enough. You could move on with your day and still feel awesome. So let's add a couple more since we have a few more minutes. Palms forward, stand up tall. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open the arms and dive down. Make sure you're bending your knees as you come down because it's early. It's early. You feel it in the hamstrings. Lengthen that back, look forward, inhale. Look just beyond the mat, actually. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back to plank pose. There you go, plank pose. And you can go on the knees for this first one. In fact, I will. Or you could keep it up on the toes. Take a deep breath in. Sending the heart and gaze forward. Hug the elbows in as you lower, shoulders to elbow height. Inhale, lift that heart, straighten the arms. This is our upward facing dog variation. And then look down, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. First down dog, we're going to pedal the feet a couple times. Good, walk those feet forward to the top of the mat. Half lift, inhale. Full exhale, let go, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. We're going to go right back down again. Exhale, dive down. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, plank pose. Inhale, high plank. You might shift forward on the toes. Exhale, elbows bent, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's add a lunge or so here. Why not? Lift that right leg up behind you. Heel comes a little higher, not too high. Bend the knee, lift the left heel. Then draw the knee to the nose, shift forward and step between the hands. Spin the back heel down, warrior stance. Rise up for warrior one. Soften the shoulders. One more inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Going through that vinyasa flow once again for morning. Lift that back heel, step the foot back. Try to make no sound when you do that. Shift forward, exhale, lower. Up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog. We got the other side this time. Lift the other leg, left leg high behind you. Bend the knee, lift the right heel, knee to nose, exhale. Step between the hands. Back heel spins down. Rise up for warrior one. Soften the shoulders. Inhale once more. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step back to plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. One deep breath. Press those heels down, melt the heart towards the thighs. Walk the feet forward to the top of the mat. Next inhale comes to a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rise up, inhale, reach up. And we bring our hands down with a little gratitude, appreciation for what we are doing and what we have and who we are. All the good things. Inhale, reach those arms up, circle, sweep them up. Hands connect. Let's come down to the floor this time. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Step back about halfway and take the knees down. One of my favorite movements, cat and cow. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Arch the back, look up, inhale. Exhale, round the back, look down. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Last one. And we go. And bring it back to neutral. Cross the legs. Sit back. And we have a couple minutes for meditation. This class or this lesson goes by so fast. It's lovely though. So our meditation is simply seated, simply sitting, to be here, to stay present. That's the goal. And so we reconnect with the breath, we reconnect with the sensations of our body, and we allow ourselves to just be. And it's a practice that isn't always easy, but it's quite simple. It just takes some getting used to. So if we can just sit for 5, 10, maybe up to 20 minutes each day, we will have that more peace of mind, a little calmer attitude, and be able to get through the chaos of life a bit easier. So here we go. We're going to try a couple minutes. And we can come back to our theme if you would like to. Even if you can bend forward and place your palms flat on the floor, you are not guaranteed happiness. I also have heard the quote, even if you can do a handstand, it doesn't mean you're not a insert explicit word. So it doesn't matter what poses you do. It doesn't guarantee happiness. It doesn't change who you are as a person. But by being still, following and listening to that breath, we can find a bit more peace. So rest your hands comfortable on your lap or on your knees. Close your eyes or look down with a soft gaze. And pay attention to the inhale and the exhale, in and out through the nose. Turning that attention inward, notice your belly rise and fall with each breath. Notice the sensations of your body as your hands connected to the knees or each other, legs overlapped, or any other physical sensation that you can gently feel. It's not uncomfortable, it's just noticing. And we're going to be here for another minute or so. So see if we can spend this time turning inward, breathing, and simply being. All right, start to deepen that breath a little more, or just blink those eyes open, coming back to this place. So once again, it's yoga that teaches us to discover the happiness that is already within us. I'm sure other activities do this too, art, creativity. Anyway, this is why it's very important to stick with your yoga practice and to do this consistently, because it can be a wonderful personal teacher for you, teaching you your body, your mind, and everything that connects within. So let's finish up this practice by taking those palms facing up. Reach the hands up as you inhale. Connect the hands at the very top and bring the hands down to your heart. Thank you for joining me in this 15-minute morning movement and meditation practice. I hope you have a wonderful day.